Hello, fans. You all know who I am, and thank you for joining me here in the Shadow Realm for another Rebor dinosaur figure review. I said I was reviewing next the savage Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus, whichever you want to say. But it's going to be another Rebor figure review, so without making this any more drawn out than it already is, let's cut this open. Cut it out of the plastic. All my Rebor figures came like this. So like the previous Rebor figure reviews I've reviewed here on my channel, it's the same box. All the Rebor figures come in this same slick, expensive looking black box. Really nice. I love it with the slip cover. Here's just a quick thing on the back. The collection catalog. Y-Rex, King T-Rex, the Savage, and the Wind Hunter, the Utah Raptor. That's one of the only Rebor figures I haven't got yet. I picked up Hercules also, so Hercules will be reviewed next. It came down between this guy and Hercules, and I was like, I don't know, the Utah Raptor, it probably looks really good, and I'd be really happy with it, but I don't know. I was more keen on King T-Rex, Y-Rex, Ceratosaurus, and Hercules, which should be right there. Got the Rebor logo right here in the corner. Unlike the other two figures we reviewed, this one's actually from 2015, so it's pretty new. And the barcode and just other stuff there in the bottom corner. And here in the front, Ceratosaurus. Dentisculacatus. I have no idea how to pronounce that correctly. The Savage. And you get the silhouette of the skeleton of this creature and Rebor in the corner. Just like before, the slip cover is extremely tight. Trying to get this off. There we go, really tight. Some slight more damage here on this one. It came like this in the mail, so I think it's just the way it was packaged, but it's not a huge deal. But I do try to save these slip covers as much as I can, so stuff like this doesn't happen in the creases. Because this is just too awesome of a slipcover. And it opens from this side. Fancy. You get your information card with stuff on it, just like the other previous Rebor figures came with. It's got the skeleton of the Ceratosaurus, information all in the figure. I'm not going to read it all. Got a tooth from it, how it would size up with a human, and scale, and where it was discovered on the world map. Found here. Really nice that it comes in this. This is like, I don't know. Rebor, keep doing these. These are great. I almost like want to get these laminated somehow, and but also at the same time, I also don't even want to take it out of this plastic. It's so nice. And now for the figure itself. You have the base. The silhouette of the figure. Aww. No shadow Ceratosaurus this time. The cutout for the Ceratosaurus doesn't really stand. No shadow Ceratosaurus. Aww. Oh. Alright. I haven't even... Damn. I haven't even gotten the figure itself out. But this base is one of the greatest things I've seen. It almost looks like a marshland with this tree that's like broken, but oh god damn, even the detail on this like stump, how it's like cracked and falling over, it looks like the wood's been split, is crazy. can see the footprints for where the figure's supposed to go here and right here. But then also, if you look really closely, you should be able to see on my camera, the reflection right here is supposed to be, looks like water. And even underneath it, it looks like water, and then it's got like rocks in the bottom, so it looks like it's a little muddy creek or swampland. Really freaking awesome. That's really cool how it looks like water. Damn, I'm spending way too much longer on this base than I should, but woo! That's awesome. That is a really cool base. So if you guys give me a sec, I'll get the figure out here and... Wait, what the hell is this? What are you doing in here? Oh wow. Oh dear God. So like every other Rebor dinosaur, he comes in this plastic bag once you get him out of the foam case, the foam covering case. Plastic bag is not really sealed, but you've got the back end open, and you can take them out like this. Oh dear God. The detail. The detail, I am already just losing my mind. I'm loving it. It comes with this bottom that almost looks like it's got rock design on it. Strange. Some of the Papo figures have this. Figure just pops out like that, and you can save this for repackaging if you're going to repackage them back in the box for transport if you're moving somewhere, or if you just want more protection for them, you can keep that. Comes with this wire tie to keep his jaw shut. Pretty easy to get off. I'm just gonna keep undoing it. Yay. And the head sculpt on this is really, actually not even the head sculpt, this whole figure is just, oh dear God. The claws, the toe claws, this thing, I'm at a loss for words. Dear God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. This is amazingly awesome. I think King T-Rex was my favorite. I enjoyed Y-Rex, but this figure, the detail that they put into this, it's just freaking crazy gnarly. Oh, there's just so much riggedy bumps and lumps on this figure, and the colors they used, it's just really cool. I mean, just look at the back right here, like all these little scales that you can see, and that's just on his back, like not even to say like the side, like if you look here on the leg, you can see like little bumps here, 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 here. Freaking nuts. The colors they used are really nice too for this dinosaur. It works really nice, but the head, like I've said with all the other Rebor figure reviews, the head's usually my favorite part, and I think you can see why. See his two nostrils there towards the front, his trademark crests, and the detail in the eye. He's got a golden eye and a black pupil like most of the other Rebor figures. You can see where his ribs would be. You can kind of see like his rib cage. His like stomach comes out right here where his ribs would be. Whew. And that detail just continues all the way down the tail. On his back foot, he's got the clock, the Papo clock, or that we've seen on a lot of the other Papo dinosaurs too. Ceratosaurus isn't one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, but I love every dinosaur. But this figure makes me really love this dinosaur for some reason. Even, I noticed too, compared to the other two Rebor figures that I've looked at here, the toes on this figure look more glossy and shiny. Probably because this base looks more like a swampy base with the water they put on it. So like other Rebor figures I've reviewed here on my channel, and if you've watched any other people's review on Rebor figures, they sometimes have slight standing issues with the base, but I didn't really have a problem with them. This one actually, like, stands on the easiest compared to some of the other figures. Like, the King T-Rex gave me a little bit more problems with trying to get him to stand, but this one I can seem to get it like right away, just matching up where his footprints are here on the stand, and you just put him down and he's good to go. But like before, if you shake him or maybe try to rotate this, he may topple over. I can actually rotate this one without him falling over, so slightly better standing. I do feel like he's supposed to be leaning this way a little bit more instead of all the way over there, but it's not a huge killer. I've heard you can like change the legs somehow and like heat them up and fix it slightly if you really want, but not really a huge need here. Here's just a close-up of his base with him standing on it. I mean, crazy. I love the water on this base. And just like before, this figure is extremely highly detailed, and you definitely get what you're paying for. I mean, whew. Just look at that head sculpt. Like with all Rebor dinosaurs, his only point of articulation is the jaw. Can either open it or shut it, whichever you want. Like previous Rebor figures that I reviewed, his jaw was extremely tight trying to get this open, and it's going to be really hard to get some mouth shots, but as you can all imagine, inside of the mouth is crazy detailed for a figure of this size, considering this is a pretty small figure. Here's the Jurassic World Hasbro Ceratosaurus, so kind of strange, they're both almost exactly the same size. Edge goes to the Rebor one, 9 Ways to Sunday, though. And I really love the base of this figure. It just completes the whole thing. Like, that fake water just blows my mind. It has like that wet look, and it's got like rocks underneath it, so it looks like there's rocks underneath the water. It is just really awesome. And not really huge standing issues either. I can get this guy like to stand really easy just by picking him up. Whoop. Whoop, stands. So, not really any issues. I love this figure. The detail is really awesome. I'm not going to rate it, but it's definitely up there with the King T-Rex now. I think I enjoy this figure a little bit more than I did the Y-Rex, the Utyrannus. This one beats it slightly. I don't know why, but it does. I just love the colors. It's got like black, tan, some whitey color, and also some little bit of green thrown in, you can see throughout the figure towards the head and kind of the body. Not a lot of green, but there's a little bit of green in there I can see. I love it. Seriously though, the detail in this figure is really, I've already said, mind-blowing. I love it. The base just completes the figure though. Like, it's a really exquisite base. I mean, the water and the broken tree stump that actually looks like it's been split and knocked over by some other larger dinosaurs. Really, really a nice touch. A little bit hidden here towards the back of the tail, behind the leg. You can kind of see the logo, the Rebor thing printed right there. Before, that's usually been on the underside of the figures like there, but it's hidden on the back tail here pretty well. I almost didn't even notice it at first. Rebor 2014. Another really awesome figure by Rebor, and you should definitely pick this one up. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep him with his mouth shut. I kind of like it with it shut, but it does look cool opened. Freaking love it. So thanks for joining me, everyone, for this Rebor figure review. I hope everyone enjoyed, or if you wanted a closer look at this figure, I hope I kind of helped out and showed it to you if you haven't seen anyone else's reviews here on YouTube, because other people have reviewed this figure, so go check out their videos if mine wasn't good enough. But, goddamn, the Rebor streak continues. I know I said I could slap all the Rebor dinosaurs with the awesome seal, and this one right here is no exception. I could just BAM! But until next time, next weekend, guys, when I review Hercules, take care, have a great weekend, and see you in the next video review. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.